the most veteran team we've got on the other. This is going to be a lot of fun. Lucy Kovalova to start it. Let's play pickleball.
Side out.
And then, of course, Matt Wright, partners on and off the court here, and this is going to be very interesting to see how they get into it. We'll get your insight here, Adam.
Second serve.
Yeah, they're I mean, well-oiled machine. Yeah. I mean, I'm talking. I can't even fathom the amount of matches. 400 or 500 these two have played. As veteran as it gets, they're not going to give you much.
Side out.
There's the signature flamingo forehand slap through the opening court there, and well done by Lucy.
If you have length, you better use it. So that's a great shot from her, leaning in, taking time away from her opponents. Yeah, and another factor for the veterans for me is that middle of the court. Matt's a little bit older, not quite as alpha as he once was. Let's see if he can be a presence in the middle.
Oh, and that kiss is just wide. Great hands battle from the ladies.
Yeah, it was, and I was talking about protecting the forehand dink of Tyra, and she runs around her backhand to hit a forehand, so we'll just have to monitor everything.
Absolutely.
Second serve.
Just missed for Augie there.
Yeah, no, great serve. So, I mean, I think he needs to go for something with that third shot, but couldn't keep it in.
Watch it. Man, he's checking RPMs on that spin. But the lawyer does win the battle and gets a new ball put into play.
Side out.
Ooh, nice shot from Matt Wright, able to get to the left side of Tyra's body. That was a full cross-court backhand and a good one.
0-0-1. Point.
That just sneaks wide.
And I can already see Augie Ga with quite a bit of shape on that lefty forehand. A good bit of spin on a variety of his shots early.
1-0-1.
That is gorgeous from Hurricane.
Well, I don't blame Lucy at all for getting out of the way of that ball, but it's several inches in the court. Phenomenal deception from Tyra Black.
Side out.
So the pitcher's duel continues. We've been playing for a little bit, and it is literally 1-0.
0-1-1.
And in this case, 0-1-1. Man, what a stab from Augie in the middle of that rally.
Yeah, a couple of those. I think Matt just pulled off trying to recover back to his side before executing that shot, but a very nice point.
Second serve.
Same guy.
Yeah, same guy, and, you know, not really soft shot, not really trying to do much. So, you know, making a couple errors when going for something is much more okay than the simple unforced error.
Side out.
And the first no from Matt.
I mean, when he talks to you with disgust about the shot you just hit.
That's a good spot with the one-hander right in between her opponents, forcing Matt to just try to stab from the midcourt. Never easy to do.
Side out. One. Point.
Yeah, nice job, and nice little early fist pump from Tyra Black. So she's locked in mentally, and I love to see that.
2-1-1. Point.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
No.
Whether her partner is right-handed or left-handed, that's not going to work, and certainly not if he's a lefty.
Rarely see just a straight pop-up on a medium drive.
Second serve.
That's quite a, I mean, 3, I believe. The forehands up the middle from Lucia Kovalova.
Yeah.
And I think Guh will start to get a better read on that with his lefty forehand, but early on, Lucia Kovalova with several very nice shots up the middle.
Yeah, he's got to just cheat to the middle and make her beat him on the backhand.
Yeah, and to touch on, yeah, I know. Yeah, and to touch on what you said is, when Lucy's in that position, she can't go with power back behind him. So you just react to the soft stuff. Trust your athleticism and your movement, and you'll be fine with the soft stuff. Plug that gap up the middle, because that's the most likely spot for the power to go.
Yeah, everything else is out if it goes to the outside shoulder.
Second serve.
It's not clean here so far, Adam.
It isn't, and I mean, Matt Wright, a silky, smooth backhand slice in most situations.
Point.
The other quarterfinal that's on grandstand right now has Thomas Wilson and Vivian David up 4-1 in the third over Elise Jones and Connor Garnett.
And just dropped in. I was waiting to see which guy was going to go after the guy first. I think that was the first traditional speed up kitchen to kitchen. He whipped through with the lefty, but Matt Wright with the backhand counter, one of the best in the game.
Ooh, lob volley. Lucia Kovalova says not today.
Wow, that was good stuff. I think it might have been that situation with the lob volley where he should have attacked it, but either way, it worked out nicely for his team.
Whoopsie.
Oh, Augie with the way out. Oh, so we got a little chirping.
Engaged. We love it.
Back and forth for the new guy. Yes. I do love it.
Okay, so you know you poked the bear, though. If you start chirping, you're going to get double time from the other side.
Well, I talked about it right at the beginning of the broadcast, that I was looking forward to Matt chirping versus the new guy on the scene, and it's starting early, baby.
Yeah.
Point.
And right back. That's out. This is entertaining.
And a lot of new players look sometimes awkward in the midcourt. Not Augie Guh in the midcourt. He looks silky smooth. And of course, from a mental perspective as well, I agree.
Yeah.
I fully admitted that early in my career, the first handful of times I played, Matty got to me a couple times, and I kind of figured it out later. But it's not easy when you're in the moment and you got someone barking at you.
Yeah, and I spoke to a bunch of the AZ crew about Augie, and they said, great guy, but he is confident, and he's walking out of here confident, not cocky.
Ooh, nice little hands with the backhand counter, the forehand put away.
Yeah, he thinks he belongs, and he's showing it here today. And that's what you need. You need a center court match like this to show, because everybody's watching. Wow, did he get on top of that quickly with the two-handed backhand? That is really hard to do.
Hand speed, Augiga, check. Check.
5-4-1.
Check, confidence, chirping.
Yep.
I mean, we love it. Wow. Matt gets the last answer, and we were playing like there was a backboard for a minute there.
Yeah, that was a cool back-to-back attacks where both defenders hopped up in the air and it clipped the tape. I think it's under the bleachers.
Good look at anytime net cam is rattling around like that, and ultimately Matt gets the last say there on the kitchen sink, and we're having a little egg hunt underneath there, and we give it up. Augie sends it over to Matt, and we're going to throw this around the infield. Let everybody have a look.
Oh, she doesn't like it. She hits it.
And Lucy says, get me another one. Okay, we're going to try again.
I thought she was going to hit it over again. All right, there we go. All right, we found one we like.
Okay, if Augie took that out of play, that'd be next level.
5-4-2.
Okay, 5-4-2. That's just crazy power. It doesn't look like she's swinging hard at all.
Short stroke power, that is something. A lot of players have power, not many have it when that compact of a stroke.
Okay, there it is again, and this is a nice little run for Guh and Black.
And we've seen the two-hander from Guh and the one-hander, and both pretty silky smooth.
Side out. 4-7-1.
And whips through it again.
Yeah, it's kind of like a buggy whip, almost like a Ryler to Hart. It's right from the hip, and he just rolls through.
Gets it down and cross court quickly. Great return too there. So this is a dude very comfortable in Arizona. Played his tennis down in Tucson, mind you, at University of Arizona, and making a name for himself right now.
Second serve.
It's almost, I thought Tyra was going to go with the slice block, and she just decided to punch through. Awkward paddle position.
Yeah, and the face was just jacked.
Side out.
Okay. There was a fist bump on one side and a no on the other. This could be a challenge here. That was really close live.
Yes, you can.
Ooh, that might be. I think it. Howard Hepworth's call, though. Here we go.
After review, the call in the court is overturned. The ball was in. Results in 8-4. We will resume play at 8-4-2.
So there we go. So it is indeed overturned. Let's see who get everybody in position. Augie will serve at 8 here.
Time in. 8-4-2. Side out.
Same shot, man. She's been good with that.
Yeah, and I've seen Augie Guh try to defend that with the backhand a couple different times. Got to make that adjustment and go forehand.
Point.
Haven't seen a lot of the forehand speed up from Matt Wright. Do they need more of that here to take over?
Absolutely. He has one of the best forehands off the bounce in the entire men's game, so I expect to see more, and I want to see more from him. Maybe a little hesitant to challenge the hands of Augie Guh right in front of him, though.
That way out you're hearing was from the crowd, though, to be clear. That wasn't Augie.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Second
And
serve.
we talked about the squad. You know the squad's walking
the
Arizona.
squad.
And there's a couple pretty big names in there, but there's a lot that are kind of working their way up. So it's a kind of a sneaky crew they have down here.
8-5-2.
Yeah, and that iron sharpens iron. It's good to have that many good players. Matt chose not to speed up a couple, and Lucy's like, well, if you're not going to do it.
Yeah, that's right. A little one-hander, too, getting that extra reach. So good at taking time away from her opponents. All of her speed-ups, she is actually contacting it in her own kitchen. Yeah. She's never waiting for that ball to travel deeper into the court. And, you know, when you take time away, it's no different than hitting it with more power. It's the same exact thing.
5-8-1. Second serve.
Swirling wind continues to make it more difficult to drop the ball where you want it.
5-8-2.
Lob volley is in. And then a great forehand attack. Nice combo platter there.
Yeah, 2024 year of the lob. We haven't seen it as much because of the conditions and the wind here, but a very nice one from Augie Guh and a lobbable team.
Yeah.
So maybe we continue with that.
Well, it just gives you something else to have to think about, too. You can't be just as dialed in at the kitchen line. So
9-5-1.
Love that early in a match, at least in game one, and they got it done. It's just crazy how fast that is.
And a great adjustment from Tyra, because Matt had got her from the middle of the court earlier, jamming her up. This time clears the body and crushes a forehand.
Game point. And that goes off the tape and deep. And hello. 21C takes game number one. Guh and Black are here with a statement.
Hey. Winner stays on.
002. You can't name a lot of things that I didn't do. I'm stacking paper like a book, not a Kindle. Think I'm like me anymore. I'm so flashy, I don't even say cheese anymore. I don't just want it, I just want more. I'm a major key in this game, and these keys open doors. I'm a big move. Yeah, big move. You can't name a lot of things that I didn't do. I'm stacking paper like a book.
Match point.
In that game, but I'm at a loss. I just don't know how they're going to be able to create offense. And if Guh and Tyra play clean like they did, it's big trouble.
And that would be dirty right there. Doesn't even get to the net. So I think, you know, maybe a lead, put some pressure.
Second serve.
Yeah, gotta make the older gentleman bend, and I can say that because I am one of those older gentlemen now, and it is very tough in your 40s to get down low like you need to, bend those knees and get underneath the ball, because this is not a tennis ball. It doesn't compress and it doesn't come to you, Dave.
Imagine if you were 50. So over on Grandstand, we can let you know that a very formidable mixed doubles team, Thomas Wilson and Vivian David, did get out the door in 3 against Elise Jones and Connor Garnett. Just not impressed at all with how he's like, go ahead, Matt, speed it up.
Yeah, and like I said, 2 hands, 1 hand does not matter. And to get on top of some of these shots and get them down is really good stuff.
Because 2-handed backhand counter, to have the paddle face in the right position, that is really, really hard to do.
Second serve.
It's the one before that that he's frustrated with. At least it wasn't windshield wiper backhand, so we're making progress.
Yes, small steps, Dave.
Yes.
Small steps.
Yeah.
Incremental improvements.
But that's a ball he should be tattooing.
I mean, he's sitting over off his body, and then he protects his body. Matt hit a phenomenal speed up right at the belly button, and Augie Guh doesn't just get it back, puts it in a great spot.
Yeah. Just missed that one, but little advice for Augie Guh. He might want to change his number because he is going to get a lot of calls. I mean, people are going to want to play pro pickleball with this dude. Oh, and Matt gets tagged.
Yeah, that's a great hook from, was right about his knee level. So to get underneath that ball, get spin, and jam up a phenomenal counter attacker is good stuff.
That was going to go well wide off the tape, but it's hard to get out of the way.
I like her sliding hard to her left. She's done a great job to load up with that forehand, so keep on keeping on, even though that one didn't work.
That just got pulled wide as well, so.
Yeah, that's still, I'm okay with all of it. You gotta go for that shot, and easier to do that step to her left with a lefty partner as well. So I like the movement and the shots from Tyra. Just clean it up a bit.
Oh, and we got a that's out, and then an extra word there,
yes,
too.
Yes, that's
and he's
out
not
too.
referring to the number. So this is what they want to win in bunches. Like, I think, you talked about what can they do. Just get on a little run and then get mentally involved in this. Is a talented athlete and one smart dude as well. Ooh, man, I like that from Lucia Kovalova.
Oh, yeah, that ball was hit as hard as you can hit it with the big two-hander. It's the low short return.
Yeah.
He wanted to drive, and then he's like, oh, I don't think I can, and then he drops it about head high.
Yeah, that doesn't even qualify as a drop. Yeah, and Augie just can't let that happen.
Yeah, it's absolutely been their best source of offense is that Lucia Kovalova forehand up the middle, and I agree with you, Dave. Got to close that gap from the right side lefty. Yeah, just flubbed her footwork. Once she realized she can't take that ball out of the air, she's got to get back and get in a better position to hit that ball.
And quite a few errors have crept into the game here. And guess what, folks? Wright and Kovalova are up 5.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. They've seen it all. I mean, they've come and gone, and Matt and Lucy are still here.
Second serve.
Yeah, he definitely has some hometown support in the crowd. That helps.
Right back where it came from.
Yep, that's right. And I know, you know, she missed that attack just a second ago and a couple counters earlier, but I haven't hated what she's been doing. I like where her court positioning in a lot of these shots, so I expect them to start falling more.
Swinging away from a couple feet behind the kitchen.
Yeah, that's right. And as I mentioned with Anna Lee earlier, if you get Lucy to take the second handoff on a counter, that is a good thing.
Second serve.
I don't know if anyone was going to be home or not, but definitely an ambitious shot from Augie.
No, the Ring doorbell had nobody home right there.
I mean, it is quite a brush on that lefty forehand, low to high, and getting a lot of spin. And he doesn't just settle for that lefty drive. He follows it up with the big one-handed backhand. Great combo.
Side out.
Same spot. It's, you know, that's the offense is down the middle from Lucy Kovalova. Now they've been stagnant at 7. Let's see if they can push that lead here.
Yeah, that's a nice step over and read from Matt Wright, who didn't really react to the shot, made his move beforehand. So nice anticipation.
That sails deep. Kovalova, one of the best lobbers on the tour, especially on the female side. That one doesn't go for her. Yeah, and I think they're trying to win like it's 2021 here. Just we're going to slow this down. We're going to hope they make errors and pop the ball up, and that's gotten them a 9-4 lead.
Yeah, it certainly has. And I mean, they're giving you the pop-ups. Why change anything until they make the adjustment?
Point. Game point.
Yeah, and if one of the two players starts to struggle, this is pro pickleball. Keep throwing it there.
Foot fault. Left foot.
Boy, and we have a foot fault, and
she disagrees.
Tyra is not happy about it.
When you hit it.
But yeah,
she can challenge it, but that foot is indeed clearly on the line. And this is the classic. We've all done it. I've done it. We go back and we look. And then you lift it up and you're like, there's no way it's on.
Yeah, and Augie's just trying to tap her paddle.
Yeah. So,
who won't be able to be as alpha in the middle, and see if that pattern can possibly get him a few points. Or hard behind Matt.
Just absolutely hit a rope at him.
But there is zero backswing to that. We've seen that shot about 3 times now from the kitchen line. It's zero backswing and then a rocket off of his paddle.
Violence from Augie. And you hear Lucy's talking to Matt, but she's actually talking to Tyra.
Yeah, oh, correct. Yeah, she's played with Matt. She knows his tricks, and she uses them as well.
Another perfect lob from Guh. Man, just really good pushing them off the kitchen line. If you can hit a lob volley, that's money.
Yeah, out of the air, definitely the more difficult lob to execute than off the bounce, but it's so effective as you take so much time away.
And a one-handed flick there on the backhand.
But, I mean, this is a top couple backhand counterattacker in the game, Matt Wright, and he is jammed up in a big way by Augie Guh.
2-0. Again, we'll switch ends at 6. Winner gets Anna Lee Waters and Ben Johns in the semis.
And a shout out to Matt and Lucy, and having good results helps, but we're talking about like 6 years of mixed doubles play with your significant other and still going at it strong. That is not easy to do, I can assure you.
Yeah, this is a remarkable experience for those two to be able to continue to play and have that all work out off the court as well. It's a great drive from Lucy right there.
Yeah, right at the right hip. Just the perfect spot. Always tougher to get it there, but I always say hip is greater than the shoulder if you can make him hit that shot.
Pretty from Tyra there, and that looks a lot like how she played in game 1. Really good in game 1, dip in game 2. See if she can continue that. Man, when the ball's in the air, she is so dangerous.
Yeah, I agree. On both wings as well. Yeah, she does a nice job, as we see the dink air from Matt Wright, of starting the fire with that one-handed backhand and then loading up with the forehand, and that is just such a quality combination to have in your back pocket.
Just wide on the serve. Oh, overturned. So Matt and Lucy could challenge the referee call if they want. So this isn't over until they decide not to call it. That was really close, but okay. So the overturn counts. So 4-1. What in the world?
I think it was it glanced off the paddle.
Yeah, I thought we had a double hit there.
But on the previous out call, Matt asked Lucy, should we challenge, and Lucy said no.
Yeah.
So I think that she did see that catch the line.
And that's what she wants. Go ahead and attack. I want it in the air.
Yeah, and it's so hard to find that sliver, too, with Matt plugging the middle and Lucy sliding over to try to counter with the backhand, and Hurricane Tyra found it.
Really well done. So this is the team we saw in game 1. In fact, the top of the screen is when everyone has been winning. Oh, and that skids off the top. 6-1 is the lead.
Yeah, that's nice stuff. 3-shot combination. He hooks it right into the body of Matt, then goes inside out and then puts it away. That's a lot of variety for one shot.
And that's where you gotta like, okay, just tamper that down just a little bit.
Well, he was committed. We'll just go with that.
We'll go with that. He might be committed for doing that again, but yes. Yeah, just that's where I think the crowd saw exactly what you described on the point before. Now that just has to go away. Okay, 1 point is nothing. Many is a oh boy. Okay, it's becoming a thing.
Yeah, it's the 3-shot combination and to the three errors in a row. Yeah, he's bouncing around, staying positive, kind of finding that footwork to clean up this soft stuff.
It's also nervous energy too. Wow. Matt loaded up the two-handed backhand attack.
Yeah, that was a great point from all four players, but I think I agree with you with the nervous energy. I don't care what your Matt score was or how calm and collected you are. He has not been in a situation like this in his career.
So that was where, I'm not going to say it was teetering, but it was dangerous where that could have been 4 or 5. So the lead is still a comfortable 4. Can they add to it at least 1? And there he has made the adjustment and closed the middle.
And earlier in that point, when he made that really bad decision to poach, he didn't just hang out on his side. He still squeezed the middle, and that's exactly what he should have done. Ooh.
Second serve.
I mean,
just wide.
Yeah, I mean, she really has some side spin on that backhand. It is a unique paddle position, and it comes off with a lot of bite and spin.
And that is exactly what Tyra Black wants from Matt Wright. Speed that up into the forehand, and Lucy will be punished.
Yeah, and that's right. So if Matt's doing that from the middle of the court, that's a lot different than fully cross court.
Oh, and that hooks well in the court, and Lucy can't catch up to it. And we are at match point for Guh and Black. Look at the shape on that, well inside both the baseline and sideline. Here we go. Oh, off the tape, but way too much side spin. So first chance is gone.
Yeah, that previous one, that's about,
it's
about as big of a banana as you're going to see.
And every point here, that heartbeat is going to go up here for Black and Guh.
4-10-1.
Oh, no.
And he's not a big server.
No.
So he's
just trying to lay that in.
Always has been. He's so good at so many other things. He's never really used a serve as a weapon. That's a great eye, and you can get in trouble being in the midcourt, but that's one of the advantages of being off the kitchen line. Is easier to let those out balls go out.
Great spin there from Tyra. So, chance number 2. Here we go. Lucy is not pleased with the ball and is not even going to pick it up. So we're going to play. Oh, she is. What's happening?
Yeah, she's not having it.
We're playing some sort of weird miniature golf game here. Okay.
Well, I mean, Tyra had a lot of spin on that ball, so maybe it took a funky bounce, but I think a lot of that had to do with the shot that Tyra hit.
That was full Ginsu. All right, here we go. Second chance. And that will do it. Welcome to the semifinals. Augie, Guh, and Hurricane Tyra Black. Impressive.
I mean, impressive is an understatement against a veteran team like that. That is well done, and I am excited to see them against the 1 seed here shortly.
We will talk to the winners. The locals are feeling the love. 11-5 in the third.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
But joining us now are the team of the day, and that's Hurricane Tyra Black and Augie Guh. And guys, first of all, congratulations. That is a heck of a run you've had so far today. Augie, I'll start with you. How does it feel to be into a PPA semifinal?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I mean, I knew playing with Tyra that it was possible today, but just the fact that it's happened right now feels really good.
Tyra Adamstone here, and very early in your career, but I don't believe that you have been paired up with a lefty in mixed doubles. Is there anything about playing with the lefty strategically or that suits your game or that helps you out?
So my first 5 tournaments were all with lefties, actually, and I only played the left side. Well, I played with every lefty on tour at this point, but I've always done really well with them. I love being in front of the girl, and Augie's so solid. He's an amazing player. It's crazy. I had no idea who he was before this event, but Hey Shay told me about him and said that we'd be a good team, and she thought that there's a chance we could medal or something. So then when he asked me, I couldn't say no.
You never know who will be Cupid as Valentine's Day approaches here. And Augie, what does it mean to have that whole Arizona community here behind you? Here you are in your backyard. The level here in Arizona keeps rising up. What does it mean to you to sort of represent that group of players?
I mean, yeah, it's incredible. We have such an awesome community here, and I really owe everything to them. They've helped me so much with my game from when I started, really. So, and then to have their support here on center court meant the world to me.
Tyra, last one. So you've had an unbelievable run. Now you've got the top seed who have faced match points against today and have gotten through it. What does it take to knock them out and play on Sunday?
I don't know. We're just going to go out there and have fun and try our best.
Well, you've been having fun and doing more than just your best. You have left a lot of good players, and you've sent them home today. So congrats, you two. Good luck in the semifinal, and thanks for putting on a great show for the fans.
Thank you.
Thank you.